Alright, welcome back everybody. Hiya. We're having a good time, hypothetically, coming back to Tyria, where I haven't been in a long time. Well, not since last Thursday anyway, provided that my game didn't freeze completely, as happens sometimes. It's the true Guild Wars 2 experience. Just like Splatoon. That's how it is sometimes. We finished up with all the dungeons. So, what we get to do now is go on an adventure. We're gonna get to go, we're gonna get to go all the way, to Ara, which is a very scary place. It's extremely spooky. It's full of undead monsters. Alright, first though I'm gonna get that waypoint because I will forget. Oh dear. I need to scooch over like this. I will forget. Did they really block this off like this? If I try to go in here, will it stop me? Curious. Oh yeah! Okay, they finally actually did it. Used to be you could sneak into the Crucible of Eternity if you'd just get in here, because all they did was turn off the bridges that went up to it. And in those days we couldn't glide and we didn't have mounts, so you just couldn't get up there. But now we do have mounts and now we can glide, so anyway. We can do whatever we want. So, now what we're doing is cleaning up all of Mount Maelstrom, because those are the rules. I've got to complete these maps that I come into to do dungeons on. It'll help me later. It is a special tool to help me later, so that I have 100% map completion on somebody. Because that gets you something called, a Gift of Exploration and lets you make legendary weapons. And my win condition for this game is making my legendary weapons. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Head back to the opening thing. Ooh! You are halfway to 5 stars on the Forge Pro! Nice! Alright, what was I doing around here? Risen ambushes, rot mouths, and turrets. We're going to be fighting a lot of Risen today, because that's just the map that we're on. Not so many Risen as would be in Ara, but still a lot of Risen. Alright, Pack Scout, show me what's what. Now, I'm sure you've all noticed I was a little late getting the actual video going. That's because I was making rice balls, and I really like miso fried rice balls. So, that's what we've got tonight, along with dumplings, broccolis, and some leftover rice that wasn't enough for a rice ball, but I salted and put seasonings and stuff on anyway. It's gonna be real good. Alright, now we're back to sorting out whatever this scout was talking about. Probably Risen. It's always Risen. Nope, no bone whips. My dagger is ranged. Just like the sword in Splatoon, my dagger is ranged. Oh yeah, it's real good. And it's super easy too, although, to be fair, I may be cheating just a little bit. I have an Instapot which doubles as a rice cooker. So, it's really easy for me to cook rice. Get up, stranger! On your feet, NPC! I'll help you all fight that bone whip. I had help making everything, but... you know, it takes time. Oh, thank goodness this is much faster than I expected. It does mean that I had to kick someone out. Someone is the cat. She craves starch. We don't know why. She's just a weird cat. Meat? Fish? No, bread. Bread, rice, delicious things like that. That's what the cat wants. Once again, we don't know why. She's just weird. Have a perfectly good water dish that's full? Mm-hmm. Drink from the moss ball? You betcha. She's wild like that. Alright. What else is around? Is that a packed scout? No, that's Dryden's medicine, and I don't believe that fills the heart. Yeah, it doesn't. It's too far.
Refreshing.
Oh, I didn't mean to tag that warg. It is a really cute thing. You turn into a little bunny rabbit and you go around collecting medicinal bits. Yes, that's the cat. Red. She won't even eat, like, fish or little bits of meat or whatever if you try to give them to her as a treat. She just stares at you. And then if you cut them up into a bite-sized piece, she's like, well, I guess this is acceptable then. I suppose I can do this. If I must. It's just the funniest thing. My cat's too weird. That's not... Okay, that's people. Of course that's people! What am I thinking? Da-da-da. Come on, I want to fill up my heart. Gotta fill up this renowned heart. Oh, she loves catnip. She's here for it. Ready to go at all times. Yeah, hardwood will do. But then again, 2/3 of cats are gonna love catnip, and the other third of cats is completely unaffected by it. Which is a weirdly large number of cats to be unaffected by it. Alright, alright. I will come over here and help you out, Dryden.
I'm at your service.
He's a Sylvari. We're gonna go poke around. I would like speed, thank you. I want to be a bunny. I am currently a bunny. The bunny model's actually pretty good. My Quaggan friend is bigger than me. This is not the first time I will be a bunny. I will also be a bunny later for story reasons. But that won't be until the second X-Pack. Excuse me. Oh no, grubs. Oh no, grubs. I want to bring this man back his nice things.
Thanks. This will really help.
Oh, wow. Oh, I'm alert, because I'm looking for danger. This isn't required for the story. I just stopped off to do it because there's a point of interest in there that I need. Okay. It is... Where is it? I thought it was over here. So, the thing is that some things can't jump, and some things can. And if you glide on something that isn't meant to glide, really, you get weird physics like that, where your glider just does not work out right. Oh, those mushrooms aren't stand on. Anything I can stand on. So, like, this glider is very sideways. Zooming. Alright. Where am I off to next? Oh, yes, over to Bard's Valley. Technically, I'm off to behind me. Because I forgot to get the point of interest that's up here. What was I stuck to? Probably part of the terrain. Yeah, I forgot to get this. That's fine. We're mostly just going to be traipsing around the map getting things. It doesn't take me long to complete Mount Maelstrom. I don't have a sort of rhythm to it like I do some of the other maps. But it's a map that I end up doing more than I think I'd like to admit. You have to do them all eventually, of course, so... This is a Skrit heart. It's Skrit! My boys! My beautiful rat friends! I love them all. Alright, time to search your junk piles. I got some spare parts to deliver. Where's my good little Scrit friends? There's my good little Scrit. They're so cute. They're one of the cutest bunches in Tyria. I love them. Look at them. They're precious. I also really appreciate that the quote-unquote hive mind race that you find in fantasy and stuff is a mammal, because usually it's bugs. Oh, there's little babies. Yeah, they're just script models, but smaller. But you know what? They're cute anyway. Where am I taking all this junk pile stuff to? It's been a long time since I've been in this part. Sure do have a lot of it. I think junk pile stuff actually goes to beer making, which is weird. But I think the spare parts actually go to the beer making machines as opposed to the repairs. Alright. Scooting along. A lot of junk. Where's the beer maker guy? Pistolier. Beer maker will have a name. Wherever they are. Oh, since I'm just sort of looking around right now, I will explain what they're asking in chat over there. Mount Maelstrom has a jumping puzzle in it called, I forget exactly what it's called offhand. Deirdre's Garden. There we go. Has something in it called Deirdre's Garden. Oh yeah, spare machine parts. That's what he wants. Excellent. Deirdre's Garden requires you to kill something called a keeper. Keeper of water, earth, and I believe the other one is keeper of air or wind. I can't recall offhand. They show up at different places on the map. And what these folks are asking is, if there's any up, you kill them, you get a portal, and you get to go into the jumping puzzle. The jumping puzzle is much less deadly now, and much less frustrating. There was a time, a long time ago, before we got gliding, where if you fell to your death in the jumping puzzle, which is very easy to do because it wants you to go up, oh, we don't need to help with that. Our heart's already full. Oh yeah, right, the story was here! We were in Mount Maelstrom for a reason! Ho ho ho! Let's go do the story then! I love how my little feeties kick up and be glowing. Alright. Now we've power creeped the heck out of story mode. Because we're an elite specialization, we're wearing all exotics except for spots where we're wearing Ascended and Legendary. This story mode stuff was designed for you to be wearing like blues, greens, and yellows at best. Which are common, uncommon, and rare. We're gonna sort out at Mesmer.
Mr. Kayson, Trahan said you're having communication problems. I'm here to help.
Glad to hear it. This duty is too dangerous for cross signals. I have the best trained artillery crews in the entire pact, but they keep making rookie mistakes. I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a mortar team heading out right now. Their target is a horde of undead massing in the southwest. Join the team, escort them to the kill zone, and help them set up. I'd like to see a mission go smoothly for a change.
So, what we're starting to do now was something that was taken out in New Player Experience for a little while, but is back. We're doing the part of the story where you may not have been here for it, but we picked our greatest fear, and we had 3 options to pick. This is what governs what part of the story you do here.
She said she was going to catch some downtime.
Claw Island was we all lost friends that day.
She's the one who said we shouldn't be sending them.
So what we're doing here...
You handled yourself well at Claw Island.
I did great.
You're being paranoid, but
Quite
I
a successful career for someone so young. I see why Traherne relies on
Someone so young! Yeah, I just popped out of my pod like maybe a month ago. That's it. That's what you got. Alright.
Anything to report?
Crusader Black Powder. Status report.
Orders loaded
Oh.
and ready for deployment, Warmaster.
Barbus Black Powder. Amazing.
Trahern's second in command will
Is it
handle
the Black
operations
Warband
on
or
this
the
mission.
Powder
You
Warband
take
that
care
you're
of
from?
logistics, but the commander calls the shots. Clear? Good. Now move
When
out.
we build a char, I'll get to show you all how char name themselves.
You heard the Warmaster.
It delights me.
The undead make our pack animals skittish. They freeze up when that stench hits them.
I guess we're killing Risen now. We're always killing zombies in the personal story. That's just how we roll. Nope, nope. A Risen Abomination is not something I want to be in the way of. Mostly because of, Frenzy. They get stronger the more people they knock down. I think it's knocked down. You know what? I don't remember. Well, if you're already doing long-range shooters, that depends on how you want to go about it. You could... No, not a plague carrier. That thing is going to explode onto me and do a bunch of damage. You're already doing long-range straight shooting shooters. Jet Squelcher would be the logical extension there. It's weaker than the Pro. I don't play a lot of long-range shooters, or short-range shooters for that. I don't play a lot of shooters. I'm a roller main. I don't know how to aim. This big fella. I wonder... No, Machine has kind of a different play style. It still has the booyah, and it still has the range, but it's much, much slower. It's closer to a blaster than anything. And there was that joke going for a little while that the best blaster was Sloshing Machine. Whoop. What? Oh, explosions. That's what. There's so many. Can I use this? Yeah, I can. Alright. That worked out. Now I admit, it's been a teeny tiny little bit since I've actually played Honey, because last time there was a festival on. Oh, did you have any weapons in mind, like, to expand your weapon pool into?
Sharp blades, sharp mind. That feels better.
Oh, it's just gone. Unfortunately, I have to babysit these guys all the way to where we're going.
Sharp blades, sharp mind.
Some instances you can just kind of like scoot-a-loot right on up. As long as you get to wherever you're supposed to be, the rest of the NPCs will act like they made it too, and that's great. I love it. However, what am I set up to do? Oh, I see what I'm set up to do. Am I Condi? Am I Condi or Power? Oh, yeah, okay, I'm, this weird combo build. I know what I am. No worries. I was asking if you had a weapon in mind. Because Jet Squelcher feels like the next logical extension, being the other long-range shooter. And then I was fussing with my own inventory and stuff to see what I was. Because I forgot! There was a festival on, so I wasn't playing Honey for a couple of weeks, and then I forgot everything about her. That's not true. I know a lot of things about her. I just completely forgot her build. Scoot. Alright, Risens.
Blades, sharp mind.
stop being alive. Wait. Be extra dead.
That feels better.
Oh, that one's already part of your part of your pool then. That makes sense. Alright. Come on now. Why are there so many grubs? This is not a long trek. I know where we're going. We're literally going not like more than a few more feet. There's a little sort of bridge up here that we're headed to.
Spiders? This stroll through the woods.
Oh no. Like, is this just to make it feel longer than it is? Because it's not actually all that long. You know what? I've decided we need to do this. Oh, right. That's not the right button. That's why. There we go. That's what we like to see. Dead animals. Hi, Val! Oh my golly! It's okay, you don't have to be first every night. Like I said, I don't necessarily expect the folks who come here for Splatoon to also come here for Guild Wars 2. I appreciate that you all do. It's very sweet of you. But this is a very different game. Oh yeah, 96 and... Oh, V-Blaster's pretty decent. I'd say 96 is the better choice, meta speaking. But, like, play whatever you want.
Unload the supplies and get those mortars ready to fire.
We're doing our greatest fear chapter. Earlier in this game, I was allowed to pick what my greatest fear was, and I had the option to pick 3 different choices. One of them was condemning someone to a lifetime of imprisonment that you couldn't save them from, or something along those lines. Another one is getting someone killed who you were supposed to look after. And the last one is the one that I picked for this, which is, which I think is the most interesting one for the overall story. Which is losing... I'm not sure how to explain. I think the way it puts it in game is losing face in front of your... Losing face or losing the respect of your peers kind of deal. But I think it's the most interesting one for the story. You'll see why. Just because of what happens in it is a little less... It's more damaging to the commander's reputation. I don't have to do anything to these. These guys are just gonna do this themselves. Wait, no, maybe I do. Am I meant to pick one of these? No. No, I think I just have to wait a little bit. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Oh yes, hydrate or dihydrate.
All right,
you got her.
Let's get down there and mop up. Lead the way, Commander. We're right behind you.
And we hydrate. And we're gonna go make ourselves suffer a little tiny bit first, though. And then we're gonna stretch. Because it's gonna give me a cutscene.
These are friendlies.
Heads
We
up.
just shelled
We got a
an
lot
entire
more.
platoon of our own troops.
Alright. Big stretch. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And... there we go. Alright. Where's our injured friend? There we go. Siska? Oh, no, not you. I remember this part now. Ooh, an unfun fact and a fun fact.
Called down fire on our own troops.
But I saw undead. We all saw undead. Black Powder, back me up here.
Sorry, Commander. I saw some undead, but I was focused on the mortar teams during the bombardment. Kazon put you
Oh,
in charge,
no.
so I assumed you knew what you were doing.
Just get me back to base. I need a medic.
I forgot about this. Alright, let's see, let's see.
Go get them out. Unless you plan to blow up them too.
Let's start with an unfun fact.
How are you going to fix this?
Antibiotics are often overprescribed to treat illnesses. And some doctors, especially in very rural places or places where they don't believe that their patient will go away without them prescribing something, they will prescribe a very light antibiotic, an all-purpose antibiotic. The problem with this is twofold. People will not finish their antibiotic courses because they don't understand what an antibiotic does. They think it's more like cough medicine and not something closer to a cleaning product for the inside of your body. This is creating a phenomena called superbugs, which is a problem. However, moving on to the related fun fact, we are developing new antibiotics very, very quickly. So we are able to keep up with this sort of thing, and because of continued education and doctors becoming more informed and less likely to prescribe antibiotics just to prescribe antibiotics, like just to prescribe literally anything, we are in a situation where even if superbugs develop, we will very quickly be able to make antibacterial, antibiotic type things to combat them, which is super cool. We're very quick. That's a problem with... Listen, no one is sadder about the fact that sometimes medicine tastes bad and smells bad because it has to. Oh, I'm gonna investigate Siska, I already know. Let's go.
I'll send word to get an extraction team to the volcano on the double.
I'm not going into the volcano yet. We don't need to.
Feel free to investigate this matter on your own. I'm not sure what happened out there, but
The reason that medicine tastes like it does, tastes bad, is because it wouldn't work if it tasted good. That's not a case of bear with me just a moment. That is not a case of the medicine tasting bad because it works. It is a case of the medicine has to taste bad because the chemical matrix that makes it up can't taste good and work. If you make it tastier, it stops functioning. Which, once again, no one is sadder about than pharmacists. They want it to taste good for you. They really would love if medicine was delicious. I would love that too. Alright. Yeah, we'd all love that if medicine was delicious and didn't taste super bitter or super gross. What's the heart around here? Caravan routes, unite dissenters, assist short-handed patrols, and reduce risen numbers. Okay, let's see. What do we got? Dissenters, you say? I think I remember that. Yes! Dissenters. These people are parts of either the Priory, the Vigil, or the Order of Whispers. And sometimes they get grumpy with the other folks in the different orders. Priory is all about study and information and stuff like that. Whispers are spies, and Vigil is frontline infantry and like war tactics and stuff. Well, then it's clear they need you to guide them. These things that you're seeing with, like, the heart, the fist, and sometimes the crown, those are an old leftover from a mechanic that they were going to implement but didn't. Or rather, abandoned a little later in the game in favor of different ones. They are Ferocity, the fist, Charm, the little heart, and Dignity, the crown. And they were originally meant to give your character a little extra flavor. I can back it up.
Bring it.
Let's fight, Vigil Crusader.
Okay,
That's right.
Okay, I give.
You brought it up because we were talking about medicine. Ba-ba-ba. Do these fill the heart very well? Probably not. We're fighting a Vigil Crusader again. The Vigil's not all made of meatheads who will just fight you immediately.
Okay,
Probably.
I give.
This heart has a few meatheads in it, but it's not all meatheads. That's not filling the heart super fast. Let's go see if we can track down some Risen and just start murdering. I love murdering. Oh, hey, some Risen. Let's go. Maybe this will go a little faster. Oh, that Vigil War Master is a Norn! You can tell because they turned into a bear. That's a thing that they do. They can turn into bears, birds, rather, bear, raven, snow leopard, or wolf. They do not get all 4 of those because you're the player character. You can't have all 4. But those are the core spirits of the wild for Norn.
I feel energized.
Who knows? Oh, can I knock out this noxious plant? Is this part of this one? Oh yeah, alright. Don't need that. Let's set this Orion corpse on fire before the zombie gets up. Go away, zombies. Ew, gross. Full of gross bugs. Go away, Risens. I said go away, Risens. This is much faster than talking it out. It's true. Say whatever you want. Well, okay, no, that's not entirely true. It is true that anyone can say anything they want. They just also have to be prepared for appropriate consequences, depending on what's going on, and Twitch TOS and all that. I'm feeling particularly silly this evening. Mostly because I have really good food that I made up before stream. Legit, I started my video feed just a tiny bit later than usual because I really had to finish cooking. It's miso fried rice balls, some rice left over that wasn't big enough for a rice ball, and broccoli and dumplings. And I had to have that. It's so good. I'm sorry I can't hand them over. I will at some point put the recipe. It doesn't technically require an Instapot. I use one because I have one and it doubles as a rice cooker. Among all the other things it does because it's an Instapot. But you can do sticky or glutinous rice on the stove just fine. Mostly. I cannot tell you what your... I can't tell you boiling times and amounts because that varies by how far you are from sea level. And where I am is a little bit below it. So, oh yeah, that's just a thing. If you live up in the mountains, for instance, the time it takes you to boil rice will be much longer. And the amount of water and rice that you need to use, like parts per, will be different. I don't know why it is. I can't remember. It's something to do with, like, the way... It's something to do with the way air pressure works or something silly like that. But it does change. So if I, like, moved up into the mountains or something, or even while I was out in BC for just a little bit, I had to relearn how to boil water. 'Cause it's not the same. Now, that said, it's different for a pressure cooker. Pressure cooker has a rice setting, you can just press the rice button, it'll work. Alright, off we go. I, may give a try at the Hidden Garden a little later when we're done this map. It's a very nice jumping puzzle. It's a bit long, but I like it a lot. Oh, I remember this heart! Oh, a sky scale thingy. Oh, we're going up there in a hot second. First this vista. Alright, let's see if these rice balls have solidified enough for me to consume them. No. Okay. They're so good, though. I'm glad you're liking table turf. Table turf is a lot of fun. Breeze Riders, you leave me alone. Wait, I didn't need to aggro that one. This is impolite of me. But I don't care. Let me on my sky scale. I saw a rift in reality that I want to fly through. This will appear in places in the map. It's for sky scales. They go up here. Reality cracks open just a tiny bit. And you can follow these little orbs for treasure. Just a little bit of treasure. Volatile magic is a currency on, I think, LS4 maps. Living Season 4 maps. I think. Might be... No, it's not 3. I think it is Living Season 4. I'll know it when I get there. Yeah, it's definitely 4. It's Palawa, Joko, and all that nonsense. Anyway, I consider them to kind of be like interactive vistas. Because you get to fly around the map. Our sky scale can't stay up here forever. Aww! Well, I'm sorry that I forced you to grind table turf for an emote. But that's how it is. If you're determined to match, that's what's gonna have to happen. Because I ground out that emote as quick as I could just to get it. I heard that it existed, I went, we're having that emote. No one else is gonna have that emote because no one likes table turf. And that's what I did. Okay. We're gonna need a gun. What we're here for is to take this scanner. We're gonna search for artifacts. And then we're gonna get a priory person to dig them up for us. Like that. Oh, nice. Some of these are already done for us. That's nice. Helpful. We'll drop these off a little later then. I guess somebody just went around and did them. Yeah. We're here for Asuran relics. Ooh, jungle worms. This isn't that jungle worm, but ooh, jungle worms. For context, there is a jungle worm called Triple Trouble, which has 3 heads. They're giant. It's a world boss in, Bloodtide Coast. And it is real rough. It requires coordination to defeat it. It's not a matter of you can just kind of run up to it and press your basic attack button for a while. You have to have coordination to get Jungle Worm dealt with. Luckily, the TTS is a guild that helps out with that. I don't remember what TTS stands for in this case. They're a very large guild, so they have like an extra, another one for Tequaddle, which is the Tequaddle Tickle Squad. Tequaddle is another world boss. But I think it's the Triple Trouble Squad, or something along those lines. Evos also will go around doing Triple Trouble, which is super helpful. Where am I taking these? Is it back to the heart? Ouch. Oh! Oh no! I didn't even realize Mega Destroyer would be up. There is a world boss on this map, but I'm not here for it. I'm here to complete the map. That happens sometimes. Do 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 do. Is this just gonna be done again? Like, am I just gonna pick up a relic? Okay. A little weird. I guess I can just run the gamut again. Or maybe... Yeah, alright. We gotta wait. Oh, is this not locked to... I wonder if this just isn't locked to per person or something. Well, that's fine. We'll manage. That's a dig site. I forgot the fourth skill on this was that. Okay. There's got to be a couple of other spots around here. I thought there were. Oh yeah, here we go. There we go. We'll get some folks digging. Okay. This heart takes a little while, and it's honestly a little bit boring. Oh, actually, I think I'm done with it. I think I've got a Asuran relic with me. Well, maybe I could take one more. Maybe just one more. Just a little more. Well, have fun grinding it out. I started trying to get Harmony's card sleeves because they're really cute. Which BT dubs you can get if you beat a level 3 CPU 30 times, you get their card sleeves. I've beaten... Oh, the Keepers! The Keepers of Earth! I was talking about these earlier! We're gonna go into Deirdre's garden. There's no waypoint, there's nothing in there that I desperately need or anything. I just want to show you guys the jumping puzzle. It's really cool. Oh, this is not my weapon.
I feel energized.
I'm not the only one! Woo! That's good, because I don't think I could have survived these by myself. So these are the Keepers of Earth. They're going to open us up a portal so that we can go into Deirdre's garden. Let's go! There's nothing in here that we technically need for map, or Deirdre's Steps, that's right. There's nothing in here that we technically need for map completion. I just really like it in here because it's very pretty. Like, this is an excellent set piece. Now, there's a chest up there, and I want to unlock it, so before I jump up there, I'm going to grab the Cantle of Earth. I think it's break off a piece. Yep. These things, the Cantle of Earth, whatever the air one is and the water one, you do eventually need them for other things. This isn't the right way. It's over here, I think. You will eventually need them for other things, but it's very nice to have, it's nice that they gave me the option to have either thing that I needed. The cantles are what we need for, to open the chest. Alright, now we're up here. This is Deirdre. She is a Silvari, as you can see. She's dressed in Silvari cultural armor. I think that's the Evergreen set, but don't quote me on that.
Seize the moment.
I'm treasure hunting. She's talking about this Sylvan chest. We can use those elemental clusters to open it up. Now, the fun thing about Mesmer is that you can do things like set safety portals for yourself. I, against my better judgment, am not going to. Actually, I don't need to be a Mesmer anymore. I have a portable position rewinder. This is something I got from Living Season, I think 4. And the way it works is I can warp back to that position at any time. If I need to. From anywhere. There's a time limit on it, of course, because otherwise, like, what would we even be doing here? But it makes it a lot easier to do things like this, where I have to be kind of focused on what I'm doing a little bit. Because I, once again, will admit that, in-game video game heights make me very nervous. There's nothing wrong or dangerous here, but they still make me nervous. I don't need the light from that. I do need to cheat a little tiny bit. We're going to cheat a little tiny bit and glide straight to air. Well, not straight to air, but we're going to glide up much higher to air than we would normally be able to get. The cantle of air is over here, where that dust tornado is. And, if we're careful, we can kinda scoot our way much further up the puzzle than we're meant to. We're meant to start all the way from the bottom down there. Come on. But I'm gonna completely skip that cave because I don't want to go through it. It's kind of annoying. Even with the position rewinder. Okay. Whew. I see you've quoted me on the Evergreen set. I am a Sylvari, but I'm light armor, so I can't even check. That's the saddest thing here. Actually, I should have just put that over here. There we go. That is certainly a spider. Okay. Now this big fella up here has what we like to call knockback. I hate that. Okay. Okay, we can leave. We don't need to stay here. There is no law that says I need to stay here. And in fact, we're going to glide straight to water. Well, rather, we're going to glide back here, and then we're going to glide straight to water, which is over there. Because we can. If we get to the top of this tree again, we can just glide straight. There is an actual jumping puzzle here. If you're not doing what I'm doing, or you haven't got gliders or something yet, you will have to do the jumping puzzle legitimately. By going through all the different caves and stuff, and it can be very frustrating. I suggest bringing a mesmer with you, or being a mesmer. Normally the reason I suggest... Oh, whoops, I was on the stick I needed to be on. Normally the reason I suggest bringing a mesmer is because mesmers can do something called... they can set portals. And other people can take your portals. I will say, it is generally... not wise to take random mesmer portals, but everyone will take random mesmer portals. That's just how it is. You see a mesmer portal, you take it. That's what you do. We don't know where it goes. It doesn't matter where it goes. It's there. You press the button. So you take it. Alright, now water is over here, and I think we can actually glide straight away to it. Woo! Harmony's tough. I find that the best thing to do with her is to try and like pick a side and go around. She's also doing that at level 3 usually. We're gonna steal this. And we're gonna... Dang it! I almost rewind fast enough. Oh well. We'll climb back up the old-fashioned way. This place is also useful because it's where, I think Deirdre's garden is located. Technically up there with Deirdre. Ooh. Hello? There we go. Nope, we would like to go up now. I said up. There! And now we can unlock the box. The box doesn't give you much that's interesting. Does give you something. Oh yes, this down here is Deirdre's garden. I haven't finished planting it completely. But I am going to go chop down those primordial orchids. You can plant all sorts of cool things in here eventually, I think. It might just be primordial orchids. Maybe I'm crazy. These are a material that I need for later.
Treasure.
Okay. It is an excellent place to start a garden. Alright, moving on. We don't need to be here anymore. There's no point of interest. There's an Aetherblade cache. I'm not going for it. I don't need it. I do not need an Aetherblade cache. I've already got all the Aetherblade caches, so it's fine. Okay. We're fine. Good luck with Harmony. She's, like I said, she's tough. We'll get back to story shortly. I do want to explore just a little bit more in the meantime. Because I can. Where did this lead? Does this lead into Sparkfly? Oh yeah, that's Sparkfly Fen over there. Should be anyway. That's where Tequattle's located. We're not going that way right now. We will go that way eventually. I think. What's this? Is this someplace I can go? It looks undiscovered. Is there a cave here somewhere? Is this Nightmare Court? Are you Nightmare Courtiers? Oh, yep. Those are Nightmare Courtiers. We're gonna go get in the thick of them, because there's a point of interest we need, but we're not staying. They're just bad news. Bad news, Silvari. They're the edgy ones. What is that? Is that a jumping puzzle or something? Maybe I'm crazy. We're saving the mountain for last. On your first try! Nice! That's what she gets. She wasn't... Harmony just was busy not paying attention. There are angry trolls ahead. Alright. I don't care, Asura. I'm bigger than a troll and I'm also riding a dragon. Bet you didn't think of that. With your big brains and your football-shaped heads. I joke, but Asura are actually kind of cute. Despite the fact that they have football-shaped heads. Oh, this is actually where I needed to be for story, so this is alright. Alright, we're gonna talk to our War Master friend here.
Head east. There's an inquest base that could use a good assault.
I've already done that.
I know you. You're the Pact's second in command.
I am.
What brings you out here?
I'm here to investigate tactician Siska. There was an incident with the mortar team.
Mm-hmm.
What can you tell me about her?
Not much. Never liked her, to be honest. She never should have been promoted.
Ooh.
Always seemed like she was up to no good. I can't prove anything.
Ooh.
But she spent a lot of time shuttling back and forth between her post and the Black Citadel. There's a bar near the Heroes Forum that she liked.
Are we going to the Black Citadel?
Deals go down there.
That's the Char capital. Aww. I appreciate that. Harmony's great. Mm. Absolutely one of my favorite shopkeepers in this game. Mm. My favorite in the first game isn't in here, isn't in the third game unless I really liked Krusty Sean. He was very silly. Alright. So it looks like we're going all the way to the Black Citadel, which is the Char capital, which means we're going to have to complete the Char capital. It's very round. And we're going to go do that. But first we're going to complete this heart. This heart I've always found a little bit... how do you say? A little bit annoying. Do I need to take these back to the mortars? I feel like I do. I feel like there's mortars around here and these want to be in them. Yes. Yes, there are.
Make Grenth shield you.
There you go. That is not worth the time it took me. Some hearts fill really quick. Some hearts take approximately 6 years. Ouch! None of that, Inquest. Nope, you're done. Toast, my friend. Toast.
That feels better.
Oh no! Passed on herself. Ha! I like that there's a bunch of little supplies up here, and there's a bunch of stolen or dropped supplies. And it's just... Come on, Inquest. Settle down. You're bad news, fellas. This veteran Inquest is such a pain. Why are you like this? Oh wait, duh, I'm ranged. I can just do this. I can just be invincible for a little while. That's fine. That's normal. Totally fine. Stop being alive, sir. Thank you. I have all these drop supplies that need to go back to wherever they're going. Supplies get to Gallant's Folly. Alright, they probably just go to the heart vendor then. Oh, hello. It's back. Maybe this will be worth a little bit more for this heart. This heart can be kind of,
Want to help?
frustrating.
What's basic?
Yeah, it's a little bit better. I wish I didn't have to carry these in this way. Can I mount up for this? Yeah, I can mount up for that. Never mind. We're good. We're gold.
Truth and knowledge are two different things.
There you go, friend. Alright, let's go back. We're gonna go to Big Cat City shortly.
You can't hide anything from me.
Here you go, friend. Let's see if some of those drop supplies have respawned. They're apparently pretty quick. Oh yeah. That is very quick indeed. Oh. Nope, we're leaving. Goodbye. Hey, it's back. Nice. Alright, off we go. Here you go, Zara. Oh my gosh. A single mortar. There. That's the ticket. That's our way out. No. Guess what? Guess what, Inquest? You hit me, you get a mortar shell right to the face. Didn't even bother with my knives. My brain knives. Knives for your brain. No, it's... I understand where you're trying to go with that. Some table turf maps are really easy to play on. And sometimes there's just a character whose CPU strategy, you're like, no, I get what you're trying to do here. I understand what you're about. And you can just demolish them. I don't click with Harmony. I can't get the hang of her. Whereas Shiver? No. No, it was Shiver. Shiver I can just destroy anytime. I don't care about her card sleeves, but I can destroy her at any time. Fry's cute. I didn't think I'd like her as much, but she kind of grew on me, and then I found out she was based on a vampire squid and went, what? That's so cute! And it was all over from there. Oh shoot, I missed a point of interest in here? Well, let's get that before I forget. This place closes off sometimes, and I don't like that. I missed this one. Ah, it's full of Inquest. It's almost like it's an Inquest base. Terrible. I hate it. Oh, I missed Primordius, the fire one. Zone red. Can I leave this way? Oh, come on! You let me in! You know what? What if I just stay up here? Because I don't actually need to be in here any longer. And just go back here. And then south. That'll be the way to go. I didn't know she had a plush, but I assumed. I assume all the Splatoon characters have plushes now. Oof, I feel like I'm not keeping up with chat good because I'm paying attention to doing this. Let me scroll back a little bit. Oh, neat. Oh, hey, the Keeper of the Waves is up. We don't have to go in there, though, so we're not going to fight it. But in case you're curious, it's over there. It's a weird crab over in that little water area. It takes you into a slightly different part of the puzzle. All of the different Keeper things do. Ah, it's time for a different animal. It's time for us to get on our skimmer. Which is a bird. Don't think too hard about it. It's fine. It's fine and normal. Normal and fine. This used to be a dwarven settlement called Drachna. It's, not anymore. As you can see, it's under the water. But in Guild Wars 1, this would have been a place that you could get to. Alright, back on our beautiful, beautiful skimmer. I love that our skimmer can run around underwater. It's one of my favorite things. There is a heart around here that's quite a lot of fun. You disguise yourself as a Risen, and then you just mess with the crate. Just to sow discord. Because the crate don't actually care too much about Risen. The Risen generally leave them alone. And honestly, they don't seem to care when they are resurrected by Zaitan. Because, I mean, they're crate, I guess. Crate are bad news. For many reasons. Most of those reasons are, I hate them. I hated them in Guild Wars 1, I hate them now. But to be fair, in Guild Wars 1 you had to kill them approximately 5 times. Because every time you would kill them, they would come back to, like, they would shed their skin and come back to life. And that's not cool. That's not a good thing to do. Ooh, great obelisk. That's not what we're here for. I mean, it is what I'm here for, actually. I need it for a story beat for a different thing. This is where Crate live! Crate live in the worst possible place. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna start trying to sneak around the champ. Because what I want to do is transcribe this shard. Well. Spirit shards aren't that hard to come by anymore. Now, where was that heart? I need to get to the actual heart vendor. I love the fact that I can just jump off a cliff and, oh, actually, you know what? We'll stop and get this hero point first. I can always come back on my, skimmer. An obelisk shard! Wow. Oh, Tarkak-cact. Alright, friend, what are you up to? I'm not here to take your shinies, friend. I'm not here to take them. I'm very shiny myself. In fact, I don't need your shinies. I have such good shinies. Don't worry, friend. Friend Skrit. I'm fine. It's fine. Ah, that effect is telling me that I'm outside the range of the heart, and it's taking my, transformation if I had one. We're actually just gonna swim the regular way. Now, if I remember correctly, Mount Maelstrom is gonna have a couple of places I need to be. And over there is one of them, and you know what? Maybe we will put on the skimmer. Just to get the rest of the way too fast. Oh yeah, and there's a heart over here too! I get so quickly and easily distracted by these things. That's just how it is. Wait. Let's go back and get this vista. I'll forget this vista if I don't do it now. There we go. Oh hey, we're up at the Bethnic kelp beds. This is a really good place to farm coral. There is something that you get only from coral if you're building legendaries. Oh, I forgot. Some Sylvari Vistas play Fear Not This Night, which is a fantastic song in this game, and I love it a lot. This is one of them. I forgot it did that, because it's way later in the game than most of the ones that do. I also forgot how far south I'm going. Very far south indeed. We still haven't been inside the mountain. This map is one of the largest maps in the game. Except for the maps in Cantha, which are quite huge indeed. Setang province, I have opened up a good portion of. This is the size of it. And it is absolutely enormous. And if we come back up here, we'll see that Mount Maelstrom is comparative in size. So it was one of the largest maps in the game. Alright, we're gonna go get this. I'm down here. I'm just gonna go in. Inquest base! We hate inquests. Can I just fly through that? No, I actually have to interact with it. That's unfortunate. We're fighting tunas! Magically infused tunas! Tuna! Tuna, tuna, tuna. Alright, let's get that Terror 7. I'll help this person out. I think it's this one? Yes, it's that one. They're gonna think about being a Moa for a little while, because I'm feeling it. Get out of here, Inquest Engineer. Nobody likes you. You're leaving. That's right. You don't need your extra points of damage shooting at us. Nice. Are they a Rev? Maybe. Oh, they have a friend. Uh-oh. Okay. 3. There we go. Healing. Healing, healing.
I wasted too much time on something so beneath my notice. I'll just leave you to my pet. Sick.
Oh, Fluffy. Oh, Champion Fluffy. That's Fluffy. Fluffy is often just swimming around down here. I'm willing to take Fluffy if these folks are. Doesn't look like it. I could do this thing where I communicate. Or I could just not. Oh no, a regular tuna! I wouldn't like to hurt the regular tuna. They're big and very difficult. Oh, I hurt the regular tuna at some point. I'm sorry, tuna. Yeah! Tuna, tuna, tuna! There's so many tunas around here. Every time you mess up, I mess up one of these discarded inquest waste things, tunas. You fight some tunas. Magically infused tuna. Which is why it's so small. And also why it's see-through, as tunas are not usually. Turrets! Well, I hate turrets. Are these all turrets? Oh, no, I see it now. For some reason I thought this was the turret, but it's actually that little machine in front of it. Oh yeah, fun fact. The thing that I'm using to beat up these turrets is a legendary weapon. It's one of the underwater legendaries. I have 2 of them. Honey can't use all the legendary underwater weapons that I have. She can only use the trident. But I have the trident, I have, and I have the harpoon gun. Okay, we got it. We got it. I swear if this is a shark aggroing onto me from 60 million miles away. Okay, we're fine. Oh, I was having flashbacks. Oh, what? Did you redeem another one? Or am I just saying cool stuff? Okay. Ah, I see. Redeemed another one. Let's see. What have we got? Ah, I know. So, English is known for all sorts of weird little quirks and foibles. One of the fun things about English is that it used to have other letters in it. One of the most interesting of those other letters is the letter thorn. Thorn was represented as sort of it looks a little bit like a P, or like an O with a line along the back of it. Or I suppose a B where the little bubble is up a little bit too high. Now, thorn is pronounced TH. The thing about thorn is that the printing press was imported to England from Germany, and German does not have the letter thorn. So, what English typists would use instead is the letter Y, which was as close as they could get to the letter thorn, without confusing people with with a different thing. So, what would happen is they would use the letter Y, and everyone at the time would know, oh yeah, that's pronounced TH, thorn. That's why in old-timey English signs you see ye old, because it's the old. It's standing in for thorn, so it should technically be pronounced with the TH sound. Arguably, depending on when the English you're looking at is from, if it is from a when and not just like a silly little, not properly necessarily historically studied thing to show that you're in an old-timey time. Depending on when the English is from, you will see it, the old whatever, spelled out Y-E and then A-U-L-D. It sounds a little bit different in older English. It sounds more like, it sounds a little bit more like they owled, but you can still kind of get it, which is super neat. There are also a few other letters that we don't have. We don't have win, which would have been W. Exactly W. It's just it looked cooler and I liked it better. I thought it was neat. And we no longer use a single letter to represent that. There used to be a single letter in the English language that would just represent that. The word that. Which, super fun. Oh, hey, it's frogs! Hello, frogs. I love the Hylic. They used to be called Hecate. No longer. They are called Hylic now. Okay. Wait, no. I would rather fight them. I don't need to be 2 feet from them. I have a knife. And my knife is ranged. Because it's made of brain knives. Delicious brain knives. I'm glad that's one you already knew. That's one of those ones that I quite enjoy. And I'm glad to make sure that everyone knows. Gosh darn it, they need to know. People need to know that the evolution of language is really weird. And sometimes comes from the weirdest of places. Big language nerd. But like, a linguistics nerd, I suppose, is more accurate. It's true. They've got to learn. When will they learn? Alright, back down we go. Alright, Inquest Extinguisher. This is what you get. Killed. Now we're gonna save a friend. Once we're done completing this map, we'll wander off to the Black Citadel, trigger that story bit, and then we'll come back here again. I can just hit that until it stops. Or I could know the code and put it in over there. Am I being shot at? Excuse me? Hello? Unacceptable. Unacceptable treatment of me, Inquest Extinguisher. Also, a fun thing that that I find interesting about me being the one to do this. The Inquest and the Sylvari have a long history. We'll find out a bit more about it when we get to LS2. In Living Season 2, we get to go back and see the first time the Asura met Sylvari. And may I just say, it was not a fun time for anybody. It is, in fact, one of the things that spurred on the Nightmare Court. Because as it turns out, there was a lot of pain involved there. Alright, now I need you, Inquest folk, to stop being alive. Down you go. Get out of here. Oh my gosh, that's a flame turret. The turret's on fire. I wonder if it'll let me control the Inquest console right now. I don't technically have the passcodes.
New target accepted. Target large ghost.
I'm just messing with it now.
Cannon. Objective complete.
Good work!
What? Kill the intruders.
Cannon recharge in 5 minutes.
Oh! Oh!
It is done.
Come back! Oh. Sidus is, the one of the fish people I mentioned earlier, in the title of this stream. Remember how I said we were done with hot aquatic creatures? We're not. We'll never be done with hot aquatic creatures. Sidus there was what we call a Largos. Largos are manta ray people. They are so classy. They are primarily assassins. Not much is known about their, not much is known about sort of their existence, really, like their society and stuff. We do know that the ones we see are assassins, and they're very, very good at it. Oh my gosh, they're good at it. But generally speaking, the Largos are quite secretive, and they don't really like to deal with the people of Central Tyria, or anyone from the surface, really. They're not really keen on it. They do not care who you are if they are meant to kill you. They are assassins first. You could be their very best surface buddy friend, provided they had that. They would absolutely 100% still kill you if they were called to. I do love hot aquatic creatures. It can't be helped. I mean, look at me. I'm an aquatic creature. I could have just rezzed them. Oops. Oh, somebody put a way station down. That United Legion's way station lets you get certain supplies. I'm not going to go over to it, but it lets you get supplies from the Icebrood Saga. One of those things is the ability to just pop people's break bars, which is super helpful. Was this a beetle race, or is this a skimmer race or something? No, this is the beetle race in Mount Maelstrom. Oh, we're not racing the beetle race. I haven't done it in so long. Uh-oh. I'm worried because the map hasn't filled in that I might have DC'd. True Guild Wars 2 experience is DCing, running like 50 feet in a direction and going, But it turns out I was actually just directly between, right directly between two things. Alright, let's go get this. Jellyfish, keep away from me. Okay, that's a juvenile red jellyfish. If I were a ranger, I could take that as a pet. Could be friends. Are you a Largos? Yes, I think you are. We'll help out. We'll help out Hotfish Summer over here. Go away, crate! You are bad news, fellas. Okay. Largos wings are a thing you can wear in game, which is cool. Largos in general are pretty cool. They use a humanoid base form because everything in this game kind of does, except for Char and Asura. Largos are, generally speaking, when you find them, masked. But they are manta ray people. They get to sort of glide around on manta ray looking butterfly wings. Under the sea. They are so classy. You can get those wings for yourself. I own them. And if I can... while I'm doing murder, I'll try to get a good sort of look at this. Nope. Where are you? Oh yeah, you're a thief, effectively. An underwater thief. Haha, yes! Big Man and GW2. But they have the temperament of Shiver, that's the problem with them. Rather, it's not exactly a problem, it's just like, it doesn't work out for poor Big Man. I just love that they fly around like this. We'll meet one in the story as well. Oh, I'm back here again. Okay, good. Good. Eh? Is that destroyable? No. Ace, what are you doing? What are you... I guess they are trying to destroy it. Where were we going with this? Oh, we're going after your quarry. I actually don't need to, fun fact. I can leave. So I'm going to. Because I need to do some other stuff. And I want you to get to see the other... I think I can get there tonight, but maybe it'll take me until next week to get to the other one.
Go ahead.
What happened to Magister Kimberly? Oh, dang. Alright. Give me a disguise. I'm gonna go mess him up. Now, the unfortunate thing about being disguised as an ugliest sin risen is that I'm an ugliest sin risen. The other problem with this is that you can kind of get a little away. Is that... Dang it. Where are these crate? I know there's crate around here. I've been here before. Come on, I'm disguised as a zombie. Let me kill crate. There we go. There. Really weird risen to have all these nice, nice weapons. Okay, there we go. It's a little bit better. Anyway, one of the things that happens later is that you get to team up with, you get the help from the Largos. You get to team up with one. She's great. I love her a lot. So I'm excited for all of you to meet her. Oh yeah, she's fantastic. 10 out of 10. I forgot her name completely. But that's coming in the story, so that's going to be a cool, fun thing that we get to do. I wonder if in my hero panel it shows me as a gross, ugly risen. Nope! I will show you. They don't look good on her, but I will show you very quickly. You can have the Largos fin backpack. So you can have the wings on. This is also dyeable, so you can change the colors. Oh, yeah. That's just the thing you can get. There's a bunch of stuff that you can get. Alright, let's go get this vet. Come here, you. I don't need to get close to you. I don't need to get close to you. I can just kill you from here with a knife. And in fact, with a focus as well. That's right. Focus pulls. Thank you for standing in a more or less straight line. Super helpful of you. Woo! Oh, blood in the water's completed. Dang it!
Help me over here.
This also happens when you get downed. You lose your disguise. I mean, you absolutely could. I will say it is easiest to make a Largos on a Sylvari because you can just, excuse me? Hello? No. Crate Deimos, you get out of here. I had to go back for a disguise. You are wasting my time. That's what you get. Killed. Oh, I'm still in combat because I'm still having a condition on me. Alright, there we go. Off we go. Yeah, and Sylvari you can make in the correct colors for a Largos. I mean, technically you can make a Largos in any color. But, generally speaking, the ones that we see vary from blue to a different shade of blue to kind of grayish blue. Give me the disguise. Why do I have to go through this? Every time. Ah, well, it just means I have to get good. Alright, Crate Nimros, you're going in the bin. I got knives for you. It's a delivery. Bang, 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 bang. You too. Crate Hypnos, whatever. I don't care. You're going in the bin. Do, 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 do. Now we're busting up your supplies, because of course we are. We don't need them. You don't need them. Your crate. More crate? I'll take it. Take it and kill it. Oh, that's all we need to do there. I need to leave now. Or they'll notice me. Let me de-transform then. That's a lot of things around that could hurt me. I should like to be elsewhere, where I can't be hurt. I forgot to grab the treacherous depths. Alright, we're going back to this waypoint. Maybe it'll de-transform me. Yeah, it did! Good! Oh! This is an exit to one of the dungeon's story modes. There's a dungeon on this map, and if you choose to use the submarine, that's where you end up. To escape the dungeon at the end. I like it. There's a lot of different things like that in this game, where they paid a lot of extra attention to very little details. They could just have been like, okay, you escape, but instead, they load you into the map over there. If you choose to use the experimental portal, they load you just into the sky. It's experimental. It didn't work right. And I think if you go out the door, you just end up going out, like, literally just going out the front door. Swoosh. Okay. Oh, no, wait. I needed to get in that cave back there. Oh.
We can trust they will do their parts. Not so sure about
Can I just... No, I can't just do that. Okay, fine. I'll put on the real animal. Oh no, my desire. My greed! Oh, it can't be helped. I know where we're going. It's very short. Oh, I haven't done that one yet? Oh, alright. The more you know. I tried to say learn and know at the same time. That did not work out. This is a whispers, or rather... Yeah, I think this is all whispers. This is a whispers base. We're actually going to come back here during story. Hey, a dolphin. Because we're going to come back here and turn this into a packed command base. Wait, no, that's where I needed to go. No, it isn't. I'm crazy. Lost my mind. Just for a second. It's really hard to keep track of. If you've got 9 whole brains, it's difficult to keep track of which one's going at once. Okay. Let me on. I'm gonna go get... We're gonna go get a hero point. Exactly! I sure hope it's understandable. There's too many brains at once. Alright, hero point. Oh yes, I remember where this is. We are gonna go down... This is Stius. Also a Largos. That's a mask he's wearing. Don't worry. He has a face under there. We don't know what it looks like, but he does have a face under there. I like that he's got the long elf ears also. Anyway, we're going into this. And we're gonna fight a more different Largos. I just love these people. They're so good. Okay. I will go through this. Draw your weapon and I'll show you. Yeah, that sounds like a Largos. Alright. They spend a lot of their time, hunting. That's fair. That would be tricky. You'd only be limited by storage space. I mean, technically everyone's only limited by storage space, but like... Okay. I do actually need to go towards the beetle race. We're not going to do the beetle race because it's like 3 or 4 minutes long. And I have a hard time with it, controlling it in certain spots. I've also never got gold on this one, I don't think. Maybe I will do the beetle race. Okay. Excuse me? Marsh Drake? Buddy, I was trying to have a nice fun race. I wanted to get on my beetle. This has been so long since I've done this. Oh, I wasn't even facing the right direction. We are not going to do well today. Not at this. Whew. Okay. No, come on. Come on. There we go. Well, that'll work out then. These little bits and blobs. So frustrating. Okay. Ooh, I hate that frog. That frog's path is the entire map. 'Cause she hates you, your family, and everyone you love. Come on. It's such a pain to find her. It's not as much of a pain as some of them, but she is frustrating to find, especially if she's like the last bounty you've got to find. You're gonna be a bit. Okay, now the frustrating part. We're going into the volcano. And we now have to navigate it. Okay. And oh no! No! Ah, nerds! I missed it. Ah, shoot. I'm not gonna make it out. Yeah, no, not gonna make it out. We're gonna do this. We're gonna cheat. Just a little bit. Okay, let's try this again. I don't normally do this race. I'd forgotten the spot there that, like, I'd forgotten what that was that I would need to do. But now I remember. Okay. Oh no, I missed. Ah, dang it. Ah, well, I'm not here necessarily to get top grades on speed. I'm here to just do the race because it completes a good portion of the map when you do. A surprising amount of the volcano can be completed just by doing this race. And I don't like the volcano. I have a hard time navigating it. Even with the Asuran signs and navigational charts up, I'm still like, new phone, who dis? Is this a tunnel I've been through before? Question mark, question mark, question mark? No, I don't know where anything is anymore. Oh no. Okay, we did it. Kinda. That's not the way, that is not the optimal way to do that. But we did do it. Okay. We're just gonna scoot ourselves through this terrible, terrible fire. Uh-huh. Oh! Ah! I'm gonna help with Kamali. It's not a guild mission for me, but I'm gonna help these people out. Okay. I didn't need to do that, and in fact, it's actually caused me quite a bit of hindrance. I'm probably not even gonna get bronze because I stopped to do that. But you know what? Oh, it's important that we stop to help our friends. Yeah, I'm definitely not even gonna get bronze. Oh, I did get bronze. Oh no. Oh, it's time to play Inventory Wars. This'll be a second.
Look at this.
Oh yeah, fun fact that I found out from a friend of mine is that you can do this. If you want to get everything that is, or is it box that you type? Oh well, there's something you can type up there that'll let you get every sort of openable thing. So that you can just kind of open them all without having to worry too much about it.
Treasure.
Might as well pick a mesmer. I don't need it, but... What does it think a mesmer wants? Carrion? Interesting. Will be just a moment while I play some inventory. What is this? Oh, I don't need that either. Why can you sell this at the trading post? Why does it sell for so much at the trading post? That's not like a lot, but it's a weird amount for, it's a weird amount. I don't need bloodstone dust. I don't need that. That's an essence of luck. Delicious. Wow, I've got a lot of cleaning to do in here. And all rares.
Rare treasure.
I'm also going to salvage that exotic because I don't need it.
Now I shall break you.
Don't really need the materials from it either. Ooh, leather sections, eh? Alright. Now let's see what's in our prize boxes. I got these fighting champs. Let's learn. Nothing good. I mean, like, it's nice to have treasure, but... And I do need that. I do need a stack of those eventually, because I'm making some stuff.
Not very satisfying.
I've already gotten the maximum number of achievement points you can get from that. As you might have guessed. Alright, now where was I? Okay, I think this side is mostly complete except for out here. So I'm gonna grab this and then I'll come back and start in on the... Oh, I know what that is. I don't feel like doing that right now. I'll come back and start in on that stuff once I complete Old Sledge and that general area. There's a world boss that shows up in Old Sledge as well. Not Champion Fluffy down there. That's just a regular boss. Golem Mark II shows up over here, depending on what time it is. What do we need, Caramel? Arcane crystal grindings. Okay, I need a gun. Where were the guns? I thought she'd give them to me, but... I was sure there were guns around. I don't need that animal. Not right now. Oh, it's you! Okay, I'll give it a shot. Thank you! I'm glad they marked her. That's super helpful, because I probably wouldn't have noticed. Alright, what do we got? Magic Extinguisher, Bent Magic, and Rifle Butt. Alright. Nice. I'm gonna level with you. This is probably the first time I've ever done this heart the right way. Normally what I do for this heart is I come here while Golem Mark II is up, and just start killing. And the thing is, if you come up here while that's happening and just start killing, it fills the heart really quickly. Oh, hey, and there's her environmental cleaning gear. I was like 2 feet from it and didn't see it. See, because these things are what lights up for it. And there's usually a bunch of inquest and other stuff around them that you can just sort out. But this is absolutely the first time I've ever done this the proper way. And I've played this game for a while. And by that I mean almost 10 years. Actually, I think my first character is turning 10 in September. So I'm very excited about that. Because I'll get my 10th birthday present. This game gives you birthday presents. Oh, I need a sky scale, and I need it before they hit me. Okay. So I want to grab this and not have to hurt anything. No, let me double check that. No, that is something. Of course it's something. Into the water! Bet it's Hylic again! No? Well then what? What is over here? Is anything over here? Did I lose my mind again? Maybe it's around back. Oh, yep, there's sort of a little spot over here. Yep, there's those kite basket supplies. Nope, that's not anything. It's the edge of the map. I'm not allowed out. Okay. But yeah, the presents that they give you in this game always have, like, usually anyway, have something fun and silly in them. And they always have something useful. It may not be useful to you when you get it, depending on how many characters you have. But I find that it is generally useful. Okay. 26 out of 32. Ugh, there's a billion of them in the cave. Alright, we've sorted this out. I think we've more or less sorted this side of the map. That is a tag. I wonder if they're going in here. Okay, we don't have too much more to do. I got a little over-concerned. But we don't have too much more to do. Because we got that. We'll go up and get that hero point then. This is... I think I've done this one before. Oh no. This one takes you all the way around the volcano. I can't exactly focus on on all the way around the volcano, but I think it looks cool. Because I'm focused on getting these. Because you can actually fly right up out of there. I really love these. I love Vistas too, but I love these because they're a fun little addition to the game. I absolutely encourage you to do this. Is that a mastery point over there? I guess we'll find out. I think it is. There's also a vista up here that we're actually going to get. And it is going to take us all the way around. Oh no. Okay, okay, we got it. Oh, I haven't done that one yet. There's the vista. There we go. This is going to take us back down through the volcano to look at. Gonna look at volcano stuff. Oh, more hot fish summer is coming. We gotta get through all these cats first. I mean, I suppose to be fair, we have figured out the hot part. We are, in fact, in a volcano. Now this thing is a commune point, and it's tricksy because you can commune with it from here, but it's also in lava. So you can accidentally die like this. Yes, that's exactly what's going to happen. And if all else fails, tomorrow night when I'm on Zelda, we're going to be right back in Hot Fish Summer. Because we're doing the... We're gonna go back and help Sidon. Probably. Maybe. I found Terrytown and got really excited. Gotta build my house. and then go hunting for Poes. Wizrobes. I keep calling them Poes. Poes are a different thing in that game. I'm hunting for Wizrobes to take the gems that they fuse to random swords and stuff. So that I can use the gems that they fuse to random swords and stuff for my own benefit. Mostly money. Money is my favorite benefit. That's not true. Money isn't my favorite benefit. Best benefit. The best benefit is a spoiler for the game, so I'm not going to say anything about it. It's been a little while. Long story short, something something love. Oh, right. Forgot about her. There's a ghost lady down here. Humans leave behind ghosts, but they also leave behind bodies. And this Crusader is grumpy. Because her vigil unit was sent out to handle some Risen. She got sick and had to stay home. Well, back here. And then her unit fell, became Risen, and then they came back, found her, while she was still sick and, like, not able to fight. And now, somewhere out there, you can find her corrupted body just walking around. And she's a ghost. A little frustrating for her. Right, what was I doing? Cleanse fertile soil, test Pixter's weapons. Oh, yes, yes, and call Risen. Most of what you can do here is kill and Risen, however. I love experimental weapons. You got it, buddy. Okay. Ice wave. Heat wave. Whatever that is.
Fury rising.
Oh, I getcha. There we go. Okay, I figured it out. Normally when I come here, I just kill them. I don't bother with this like, gun. But I see what we're doing here. That's pretty cool. What's the range on this? That's not too bad. 425 is a little more than melee. Just a little bit, though. I want you in melee range. I want you close enough to stab. Go on, roll a grapple check if you want to make a grab. There we go. That's what he gets. Heh, Silveri turret. Range 600 is the same range as a Necromancer's Scepter. And that's the only reason I know how to operate this gun is a Necromancer's Scepter. Excuse me? Hello? Oh, he just died. Just for funsies. Okay. No, we don't want to deal with a veteran, I think, actually. I would prefer not. There we go. Come on. Come on. I know you want to come over here. My eyes. That's what you get. Killed. You leave my beautiful plant alone. Oh, oops. You weren't actually ready to be frozen yet. Oh, my poor plant. There we go. Whatever, I can grow a new one now.
That feels better. Give up yet?
Alright, Risen Thrall. Throw a new one.
Refreshing. I feel energized.
Oh yeah, I can still shoot my knives at them. I forgot. Ha. There we go. Now we can leave. We don't have to stay. There's no law. Okay, the volcano is active? Oh, are they doing the volcano? Is anybody in there? Doesn't look like anyone's in there. Maybe they are. Maybe they're doing the pre for Mega Destroyer. We don't know. We can never know for sure. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Alright. Oh, fashion! Okay, this is amazing. Like the use of the maid outfit. That sword is either Eternity or Dawn. I'm not sure which. Actually, no, I am sure which. That sword is the Dawn because I'm glowing. Eternity changes to Dusk version at night. It is a legendary greatsword and it looks really cool. It swings. Like, when it swings, it leaves a trail behind it of the sky, however the sky is meant to look. Eternity and Dawn both do that. Or rather, Dawn and Dusk both do that. Oh, right! Forgot this was one I had to fight. Oh well, it's okay, I got knives! Brain knives! Knives for your brain! Delicious knives! Chop, chop, chop. That's all the hero points in this map. Okay. I just need to get somewhere where there's not a bunch of angry animals trying to kill me. Alright, where are we going now? I should go get that. And probably that thing that's south. Oh no, I think they are doing it! Okay. Uh-oh. That means I have to rush. We might catch Mega Destroyer. Welcome in, Ella! And it's going good, actually. We are running around doing Mount Maelstrom, getting it all cleaned up. Oh, I see it's been demanded that I hydrate or dihydrate. How are you doing? Oh, I forgot there was a heart here. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to navigate the volcano. And the answer is probably not, but I'm going to try. It's been a long time since I've been down here. I don't usually come this way, or have to, because I have the waypoint inside it that I need. Okay. If we just... This is the wrong tube. Maybe it's not. Maybe I can make it from here. There are a lot of destroyers in this general area. Doo-doo. Ah, dang it. No, this isn't the way. Unless. No, it's not. Well, I'm probably not going to make it because my sense of direction is absolute garbage. But I will still try. I stream Guild Wars 2 on Thursdays. I stream... On Fridays we do Zelda, a survival challenge of my own making for Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, I guess they're not. And on Mondays and Wednesdays I do Splatoon, and on Sundays I do Salmon Run Sunday, which is also Splatoon, but a different part of it. Tuesdays and Saturdays I take off for me, because Tuesdays I play a game of Dokapon Kingdom with friends of mine. And Saturdays are the day that I play Pathfinder. Also with friends of mine, IRL, which is great. I have a lot of fun. Gosh, I should have gotten that waypoint. Obviously, I play Guild Wars 2, as you can see. Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, specifically. Right now, like I said, we're doing a survival challenge. And besides that, I play a lot of Splatoon. I started out playing Splatoon, which you can probably tell by the avatar I chose for myself. It's a dead giveaway, I think. If anything else ever tickles my fancy, I'll stream that too. I'm also active on YouTube. I put my VODs up there, and I also do Wobble Dog Wednesdays, where I just post a little bit of Wobble Dogs, which delight me. And last thing I was working on was a playthrough of Goisha, which is a horror point and click. And before that, I did a playthrough of Gris, which is, it's technically a platformer. Listen, I will die to my greed if I please. I shouldn't. I'm trying not to. I almost died to a blue Lizalfos. Look, that bloopy dropped 50 rupees. 50 rupees. Like a purple rupee, and I needed it. I needed it real bad, despite the fact that I had umpteen gems in my inventory at the time, up to and including 2 diamonds. I needed it. Yeah, sure. Oh yes, I suppose it's important. Valentine and Yahir Sierra in here are on the Splatoon team that I am slowly working on building, called Toxic Positivity. Once I have a team, we'll be able to actually compete in comp tournaments, which will be exciting. There we go. Let's get rid of these things. Oh, yes. I have all those things already. In fact, my banner was designed by a very close friend of mine, who's absolutely a sweetheart. And I, generally speaking, make my emotes myself, because I think they've got a lot of charm to them. And I had to learn sooner or later. I know, right? It's so good. Yeah, he did up the card shark emote for me. Fun thing that I found out when he sent it to me was that he actually did all the work to draw the cards and the card backs by hand. What is this here for? Why would you do that? Why would you do that, robot? Yeah, he did all that stuff by hand. Now, there is a much faster way that he could have done it, which was to take pictures of the card backs and, like, transform them into the right sort of size, shape, and aspect. And put them, like, how do you put... And just move them around to make them into the cards. But no, he drew that stuff by hand. And it just, it looks super cool and it gels really well. With the rest of the design, so I'm glad that's how he did it. I'm so happy with it. Now, if YouTube would agree with it, YouTube, I would be much happier, but YouTube has... YouTube's given me troubles because it doesn't want to show the whole banner for everybody. I wish it would let me just upload them like different sizes like Twitch does. But no dice. It's okay though. I got his help to resize it and give it some bleed and stuff, which just means like a space around the banner that's still colored in and interesting to look at. Dang it, one more elemental rock. Ah, it'd be amazing. I appreciate that, but I do have everything I need. And I will tell you right now, I don't like when people come to my stream to try to sell me art assets. I appreciate the hustle and the grind, but that's not what this is about. Once again, I appreciate the hustle and the grind. No. I don't like when people come into my stream to try to sell me art assets. It's happened before. It's probably going to happen again. It's not the place to do this. If I want somebody's art assets, I will look them up. And I will find them and go, that sure is interesting art. I like it. I'm going to commission them for something. You can stick around if you want to, if you're here to hang out and, like, watch stream and stuff. But this is not the place for a sales pitch. I remember that. The one that was rate pushy. Oh, that was funny. Like, at a certain point, it just ended up being really funny. It delighted me. Okay. Oh, wait. This heart's full. Do I have to go back here? Is there a point of interest back here? Probably there is. Nope, there isn't. I don't need to be here. But yeah, I've seen this song and dance before. Like, maybe too many times before. Alright, moving on. Where are we going now? Let's get into there where it's safer. Okay, what am I missing? What am I missing? I'm missing a waypoint and 2 points of interest, which are... There's the waypoint. 1 point of interest. 2 points of interest! Let's go! Bard's Valley! We're almost done! I mean, that's fair, but Soda doesn't need a sales pitch. Well, okay, maybe sometimes Soda needs a sales pitch for me because I'm a roller main, and if I'm seen by the Soda arrows, I am in deadly, deadly danger. But I take it anyway, because if I die, then it's fine. Doesn't matter. And they'll never catch me anyway! Not on a carbon deco! Zoom zoom! Alright, there we go. And we're done! We're done this map! We can leave! We're going to the Black Citadel. Oh, transmutation charge. That's fine. Uh-huh. Deposit things. That's probably, yep, that's just heart stuff. I do not need these.
Threshold achieved.
Okay. Now we're going to cheat our way to the Black Citadel. I'm going a different way than I usually would. I'm going through the convenience area that I own. They buffed blast radius on the vac. They buffed it so hard that it's like Reef Slider big. And like, I like that. I love that for the ink vac users. It honestly feels like a good reason. Wow. I would actually like to go to the Black Citadel for once. This is the Char home city. It's full of cats! Just angry cat people everywhere. I gotta turn around and grab this point of interest. I have a couple of friends who have a rhythm for this city. I don't. I'm not very good at it. It's a big old circle, so you can certainly do it. Will they let me in? Will it let me in? Or will it just teleport me out? Nope, it lets me in. So the thing is that this is the home instance. What I'm doing here is cheating. I just hopped the fence and came in. Normally this area would be populated. It's an instance that you would have to enter into, but I didn't feel like bothering to go into the instance for a couple of points of interest, so I didn't. If you are a Char, these places are important. You'll see them when I run through on a Char playthrough. Yeah, I know. I mean, still though, InkVac is trapped in that. They cannot escape their vac. So, if they could cancel it early, I'd be happier with the InkVac having a smaller blast radius. Oh, I've got 7 of these already? Wow. Decade's Path. Is Decade's Saga the Pants? Surely is. Oh, they look really cool. Not for honey, though. Is that the hat? No, that's the shoulders. Those are pretty neat, actually. That's gotta be the chest piece. Actually, if I don't close these things. What's this? Oh, that's the hat. Okay. Away I go! Sorry, I just had to stop to get those things, because I keep forgetting to pick them up when I'm in a home city. Yeah, if it was cancelable, it'd be a lot better, but it isn't, so this is how we live. This one I think I do have to go into the instance for. There's a lot of instances on, in the Black Citadel, which can be kind of frustrating sometimes, if you're not used to it. So when you're exploring this general area, just keep that in mind on your first run through.
That's right.
Calla Scorchrazor here is very important to the Char. She is the person who picked up the rebellion where Pyre Fierceshot left off and beat back the Flame Legion. That also makes her the person who said, you know what? Perhaps feminism. And that's why the Char are the way they are now. This is her warband that we're seeing statues of. As usual, since I'm in their home city, a little rundown of the Char. They have heavy Roman influence in the way that they're organized and stuff. They're very big on doing war and war tactics. They have a very... their entire structure is military and military support. That's what their deal is. Their military folks are all organized first into a warband, then into... Oh, shoot. I forget what it is after that, but the top one is Legion. Also, they don't raise their own cubs. They drop their cubs off in a Ferrar where they're sort of group raised. And then they get kind of organized into little baby warbands. So the reason that Char have the names that they do is because they get to pick them out, like they get to pick their warband name for themselves, and then they all base their name off of that. So, Ritlock, for instance, is from the Stone warband. So he went with Ritlock Brimstone, and everybody else in his warband has Stone in the name somewhere. Baby warbands are precious. There's a few places in Ascalon where you can escort young Char around. One in particular where you can escort them around a little haunted area. And they are so cute. Like, they're absolutely adorable. They're just practicing at being a warband. There's also a few places where you can escort baby Char around. Oh gosh, I must have missed a vein. where you can escort Baby Char around that are also in Char lands. It's a lot of fun. I am technically a little bit out of where I'm supposed to be. You're not supposed to be down here where I am. This is what happens to me every time in Chartown. I'll drop myself underneath of the Citadel accidentally and be like, well, I guess I live here now. Let me get back up there. I mean, hypothetically, yeah. There are a lot of different names that you'd use. Like, they can use almost anything. Scorch Razor, for instance. Callous Scorch Razor would have been part of the Razor Warband. Or the Scorch Warband, I forget. Gosh. I'm trying to think of some other good Char names that you see throughout the game. Come on, show me some Char names. Oh, here we go. Bella's Jaw Shot is almost guaranteedly part of the Shot Warband. Oh, right, that hot air balloon goes to the festival. It's still going on. Sunder Scrap Welder is probably from the Scrap Warband, like, very likely. That's an Asura by name, 100%. Did I already get this waypoint? I must have. But yeah, that's kind of the idea. Oh, it's not warbands you're thinking of. It is legions. Warbands are sort of like little families. They're usually only like 6-ish, 8 char strong. Legions are the Char governing bodies. So you'd be... There's Iron Legion, Blood Legion, and... Ash Legion. Ash Legion are spies and other sort of similar jobs like that. They do the sneaking around, forward scouting, that kind of thing. Iron Legion build machines. They are the Donatello of the of this. They build big old war machines and stuff, with very little regard for personal safety. They don't care about that. And Blood Legion are frontline troops, and generally speaking, they are rather warrior types. All the legions are led by tribunes. All the legions are led by tribunes. I personally have a lot of annoyance with the Iron Legion Tribune. I strong disagree. Strong disagree with that one. Not exactly. Or more accurately, Char just kind of, like, everybody sort of, each of the legions sort of fends for themselves in that regard. You'll see some folks labeled medic from time to time, but it's always like Iron Legion medic or Blood Legion medic or whatever. So they have medics, it's just there's not a legion of medics. Each one instead has their own sort of, like, specialty types. Here we go. Smoter is sort of trying to run the place while the Connor is not. They don't have one. That is the Claw of the Connor in there. Whoever leads all the Char Legions is the Connor. And gosh darn, Smoter wants that job real bad. But the problem is that if anyone from any of the legions takes it up, it becomes this issue where, like, it would rise one of them up in importance. And that's kind of a problem. Because they sort of, their whole society sort of works on everybody being as equal as possible. Ah, yes. Boer Goreblade. I'm not going to talk to these people because I'll talk to them later when I'm actually a char. There you go. I have an Iron Legion char.
Burly and fierce.
Are you gonna let me in? No. Of course not. Are you gonna let me in? Ritluck is Blood Legion. In case anyone's curious. That char member of Destiny's Edge y'all have at some point met over the course of this story. Oh, right. How did I get down to that? Oh yes, right. I was saying words. I do have an Iron Legion char because I built one. Because I have a lot of characters, I can't help it. Still down, huh? Oh, it must be the Bane or something down there. He's from technically the Tear Warband, but because of the spelling, his name is Sai Ashtier. Because he's an engineer. He's missing a hand. Because, you know, it exploded just a little. It's fine. Normal and fine. And I like him a lot. I don't do too much with him. Because I'm still getting over... I'm still getting over Char. Char were the villains in Guild Wars 1. I spent a lot of time fighting them. I spent a lot of time dying to them. I skinned them alive and used those skins as my armor. So I still have a lot of feelings. I'm trying. I'm trying very hard. It's been almost 10 years. You'd think I'd be used to seeing a bunch of char around by now, but I still sometimes am like, oh, the clickety-clackety of their claws on the ground. I'm just having flashbacks. Oh, that's one of the cats! This is one of the winter stay cats. They're normally in an ice cube, but you can feed them warm soup. The wiki will tell you what kind of warm soup to feed them. And they thaw out, and then you get cats in your home instance. And if you get all the cats, they'll cook you a soup. I don't think I'd eat that soup, but they will cook it for you. Because they're good cats. Oh yeah, I forgot there was just a random Silvari down here. She made herself a little home down here where all the Gladium live. Oh yes, right. Char without legions, char without a warband, become Gladium. Gladium are... don't know how to explain them. Gladium still have a place in Char society? Kinda? But not really. They often will just end up sort of the dregs of society. They don't really... They at best, they end up doing sort of support work. But they're generally looked down on the same way that some folks will look down on, say, poor or homeless populations. People who are stuck in the slums, that kind of thing. There we go. Ruins of Rin. So a lot of char will do a lot to stop being a Gladium. You can stop being a Gladium. Sometimes a warband, like, sometimes you just click with a warband and they'll take you in. We're just gonna fly up to this one. There's a little jumping puzzle. You can see the ramps. We're gonna fly right on up to it. Yeah. That's the problem with Char Society. Like, it's all very well and good that they're an oiled military machine, but when a piece of a machine doesn't work, you throw it out and replace it. That's the trouble with this. Now, they've gotten a lot better over the years. What I'm talking about is like the first introduction you get to Char, the first time you meet them, you're going to see a lot of that. They've gotten a lot better. They've gotten a lot more compassionate, I would say, and a lot more fleshed out so that it doesn't just look like rawr rawr, we're the army guys kind of deal. Ooh, hello. You look classy. That is the Dreamer outfit. Hi. Okay, sorry. I had to stop and tell them they looked good. Sometimes I'll do that. Because Fashion Wars is the ultimate end goal here. Where am I right now? Okay, I see where I'm going. The ultimate end goal of this game is to be fashionable. Very pretty. I will say that there are plenty of Char out there in the world who are Gladiums who just kind of don't care about it. That's just how they are. They make their way in Greater Tyria one way or another, even if it's not directly within Char Society. Some of them are a little broken up about it, but like it depends on the person, just like it would regularly. Some of them are broken up. Some of them take line guard positions. Places in the Vigil. The leader of the Vigil is a Char named Almora Soulkeeper. She's great. 10 out of 10. Favorite character. Well, maybe not my favorite character. My favorite character is Traherne. But Almora Soulkeeper is fantastic. I love her a lot. I forget what I picked for honey. I think I picked Whispers. Oh, hold on a second. Didn't you redeem a hydrate or dihydrate way back there? That I just didn't do because I got distracted? I feel like you definitely did. Here I am scrolling back through chat. Yeah, you totally did. Let me get those now. I got distracted by somebody brand new in chat being like, oh boy, someone new and interesting. Surely this will go well. Let's get that hydration. And a big stretch. I'm full of shenanigans. It can't be helped. Big stretch. Wiggle, wiggle. What? Did they? Oh, I can go sort that out easy enough. Maybe they actually came along and were like, you know, I made my sales pitch, was reasonably reacted to, and the streamer's still cool. Maybe that's their thought process. It's definitely not. But what if it was? I can hope. Sometimes I hope for the best, and that's what we get. The best. And I appreciate that. Sometimes I hope for the best, and I am unpleasantly surprised. But that's the price we pay. It's the price we pay for being alive. I want Into the Bane, and I can't remember the way down to it. Oh, golly. I'm gonna remember. I heard that ambient dialogue. That ambient dialogue's great. I know what they're talking about. There's a place in Diessa Plateau, which is a map in Ascalon. And there's a guy there who invented this thing that It is effectively a catapult, but he calls it a catapult. And it's the funniest thing to me. I love the catapult. Are you okay? Oh no, like cows. Because that's what he uses to test it. When I go exploring Diessa, I will absolutely make a stop off to show it to you, because it's the only way to a particular vista. Technically, actually, you can get to that vista in a different way now, but because we can fly. But back in the day, it was the only way to the Moon Tower Vista. That was it. You had to take the catapult. There's also in one of the Char personal stories, I don't remember which one, but in one of them, you're going around with some other Char that you've met, and one of them mentions being afraid of ghost cows. And the area that you're in is the landing zone for all those cows. So there really are ghost cows there from the catapult tests. Yeah, and this game is extremely interconnected. You'll see as we play more of it, because I'm going to do all the other stories as well. I'm going to do the human and the Char and the Asura and the Norn as well. We'll do all those other personal stories so that you can see just how things interconnect. I'm especially excited to do the human one because I hate Minister Codicus so much, and I need you all to hate him too. I hate him unbelievably much. Like, can't even communicate how much I hate that man and his stupid pointy beard, and I will throw him off a cliff at my next earliest opportunity. I will tell you right now, he does get his comeuppance eventually. It's just gonna take us a little while. Just living season 3. If we can make it there, we can make it anywhere. Him. Oh, I hate him so much. Okay, I still haven't got that one in the Imperator's Core. Oh, I think I know where it is. I'm being silly. It's the jail cell that's underneath. If I just... Is it this one that I need? No, it's down below, isn't it? Maybe I can scoot through here? I'm so bad at navigating the Black Citadel. Yeah, there we go. There it is. It's the jail cell. In we go. The stockade. We're gonna punt him into the sun. He's awful. Living season 3, he tries to take the crown. He's always trying to take the crown. Living season 3, he tries. He puts up posted messages that are awful mean. Like, got feelings. Got strong feelings. He's also White Mantle. That's something you're not really supposed to know quite yet, but I just get so mad. I get so mad. Where was this then? What am I looking at that I can't get into? Oh, is it technically... Oh, yeah, right. It's in my home instance. That's why I can't get to it from here. This is technically an instance that I should have gone into through an instance gate, but I didn't want to, so I came in through this way. If you go in through the gate, it's populated. There's stuff in here. There's people, and you can talk to folks and whatever. I just didn't... DW. Yeah. That's fair. Also, I suppose, to be fair, this game is 12 years old, so... I suppose most people don't care about spoilers at this point. I have a deep-seated hatred for Codicus. And I wish him dead. Luckily, I can make that happen. Okay, that is a Vigil Chapter House. The last place I need is... Oh, I know where this is! I think I need to get back into the Gladium Cantor to get it. I mean, also, side note, to be fair, I suppose, is, you would never ever meet much of Codicus if you didn't play the human storyline. And not everyone's going to. Oh yes, it's the Stormcaller! back in Guild Wars 1, this giant horn was all in one piece, and we used it to call out a storm to put out the Flame Legion war machines. It's so good. Oh, I guess if you want to know what happens to Codicus and what makes me happy that happens to him, I promise, is there is a substance in Guild Wars 2 called Bloodstone, and Bloodstone is raw magic contained in a rock, basically. The human gods put sealed magic up into bloodstones to try to prevent the dragons from waking up early. Or at all. And then they started rationing it back out in Guild Wars 1 because they were like, well, maybe just a little. The thing about bloodstone in humans is that if you give it to them directly, they start to get, like, super addicted to it. It messes them up. I will show you something cool that it does, since I'm in here anyway. You get eyes like that, and you just go about consuming it, and those eyes are such that they glow through your head. That was a bug, but they let the player base vote on whether to keep it that way, and the player base said, yeah, keep it that way, so we did. And by that I mean, like, the Guild Wars 2 community at large. I am not a dev on this game. I wish I was sometimes. But I don't know the first thing about doing any of that. Alright, now we're here for story. This is what we were actually here for. Barkeep Gallonaut. Probably part of the Gallo warband, maybe part of the Not warband. We don't know. Looking for Siska.
Happy to help, boss.
Yeah.
I used to be a soldier. Some of my best friends are soldiers, and all of my best customers are.
Huh.
I know Siska. She hasn't been in for a while. She used to haunt that.
Basically, yeah. Bloodstone is a little bit different, but we'll see more of that in Living Season 3, where we get to kill Codicus. He gets real messed up by Bloodstone, and you get to... he does not come out of it good. Okay, so, first things first. You might not have been here for it, but we met his daughter, Demi, because we're Order of Whispers. Demi defects from, like, escapes from her father, to the Order of Whispers. And she is great. 10 out of 10. Love her a lot. Fantastic. Just fantastic. So she basically brings all this information about her father and his shenanigans to the Order, so that the Order can do what they need to with it. Much, much, much later. Alright, where am I headed back to? Probably Mount Maelstrom. Much, much, much later, you, oh, actually, where am I headed back to? Am I headed out to... Oh. We're going to Fireheart Rise! We've already completed this map. We don't have to do anything crazy. She comes back with you, the commander, because her father is up to no good, and you basically like, hey, your dad's up to no good, do you maybe know a secret path into his house? And she's like, yeah, of course I do. And you follow her through this secret path into his house. She is surprised and kind of impressed that we blew a hole in the barn, which we did, in one of the explorable dungeon paths. You break in, you go to fight him, he teleports away to his inner sanctum, which is where we get... How do you suppose he asked the sculptor for this? Did he go in and go, no, my face, no, 8 feet tall? Oh, hi, Bloom. I'm glad to see you're alive. Good work. All right. I'm glad to see you jump in. And anyway, you find him in the bottom of his stupid little inner sanctum, all hulked out on bloodstone dust, and you overload him and kill him. Like, he goes from being like a normal, like, old dude who's really annoying, who I hate, with a very pointy beard, straight to being like just busted up Bane. It's kind of weird. And anyway, you kill him. He loses his mind all the while. It's so good. We'll get there when we get there. Sorry it's gonna take me so long to get to LS3.
Are you Ignavis?
Oh, you came into me explaining Codicus Beetlestone, the worst possible person.
I knew Siska's
He's terrible.
grass.
I just need everyone to hate him like I do, because I hate him so much. I hate him so unbelievably much. I have no words for how much I hate
No
him.
one will miss a few crates here and there. She took me to the flame camp, but made me wait outside
Whoa.
for exchange. There was a lot of light and noise, and then she staggered out alone. She threatened me, told me to keep my mouth shut, or else. Then she ran off. I haven't had anything to do with her since. I swear it. I don't know.
Ignavis Ridge Runner is either from the Ridge Warband or the Runner Warband.
Is that
Not sure
enough to
which.
get me off the hook?
I mean, we do stab him pretty good, depending on what weapon we're wielding.
I'll make sure every officer in the Black Citadel hears about you moonlighting as an arms dealer.
Thanks to me. Let me down.
Be good. Be good, Char. Okay, where are we off to next? My goodness gracious, we've been running all around. Oh, it's an instance. Okay, where are we going? Probably this one. A little bit of red ink, it's fine. No, this is Guild Wars 2. We actually get to bleed in Guild Wars 2. Although Silvari arguably bleeds sap. On account of them being tree/plant people. Everyone else bleeds blood, though. Nope, we're leaving. We got an instance to do. It's gonna be a good time. Why is there a Minotaur calf here? I don't care, actually. Fixing the blame! Let's go! We got places to be. And those places are spots where we can take Siska and put her in the ground. She's been up to no good. Traherne! Traherne? Oh, my favorite person. Did you just take a while to load in, or did I have to run, or what happened here, my man?
Sharper still.
I love him a lot. I started with Silvari so that he wouldn't come so far out of nowhere.
Marshal Traherne, what are you doing here?
Flame Legion has intercepted packed weapons shipments. They're about to deploy them against our Black Citadel allies. The Pact can't afford to antagonize the Citadel. We need allies, not more enemies. I've mustered a strike force to keep this from getting out of hand.
Okay.
Don't just stand there. Move. We've got to stop the Flame Legion and recover those weapons. Our allies are waiting.
Are you I forget if this one is
Flame
real or
Legion
not.
has been undermining us from the start. Now they'll pay.
Okay, so fun fact about Traherne. He's great. I love him.
Deal with the flame.
He's a big old nerd most of the time, but the thing is, the more you listen to him, the more you hear him say oh, no, we don't like that. Something's woozy.
What was that? I don't feel so good. Something's wrong.
Stop sniveling and march. There's a battle to win.
Oh yeah, something is wrong. Also, I'm a mesmer. Something's definitely wrong. I'm mostly up to murder. I'm hopefully not up to killing all of these people. I'm a little woozy. I think I've been mesmered by a better mesmer than me. These certainly aren't Flame Legion. Like, definitely not. Here, let's put down some AoE just in case. We're definitely trying to break out of mesmer illusions. Heckin' mesmers, I say, as a mesmer, myself. So anyway, Traherne. Traherne is generally a big ol' nerd. He's absolutely adorable like that. But the thing is, he's violent sometimes. He's got a lot of anger in him. Why are the vigil pigs now? Oh, right, because we're trying to break out of an illusion. And we're gonna. It's happening again. Like, there's a lot of fire in this man. I'm just gonna start rezzing people. Because you gotta sometimes. Alright, let's get everybody into my Reign of Pain. Well, they didn't all get dragged in good. Okay. But yeah. Traherne's great like this. You'll learn a little more about it in some other storylines that I'm gonna do, but Rhiannoch is one of the firstborn, and he and Traherne used to be very close. Very close indeed. I don't remember if it's ever stated in the text, but I have it in my head, and I'm highly convinced that they were boyfriends. Couldn't tell you if that's actually true in the text. I'd have to look it up. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, no, they did a lot of work to make this game look really, really good. You know, 12 years ago when it was hard to get it to look like this. It's also not very graphics intensive, which is super helpful of it. Alright, Traherne, what's going on? Something happened here. I got really woozy and weird.
Wait, was that who I think it was? Did you bring in Destiny's Edge? I'm having trouble understanding all this. I need to find the flame camp.
Don't bother. There's nothing in that camp. Stay away from it. That's an order.
That's definitely not Traherne.
What's wrong with me, Traherne? What's wrong with you? Why are you trying to keep me from that camp?
Because you're unfit for command. Unfit for duty. You're sick. Seeing things. Like this.
Whoa! Yeah, we're definitely going to that Flame Legion camp, like, basically immediately, as soon as we fix this. I, forgot that that definitely wasn't Traherne. Though, it wasn't out of line with him at all, really, because Traherne is, sometimes incredibly violent. Like, he's a man who suffered a lot. Whoa! We wobbled right out of the instance. Okay. He's a man who clearly suffered a lot. And is... You know how some people have had to endure so much violence that they end up not wanting to do it at all? Or trying really hard to rein it in because they've seen what can happen? Oh yeah, this is Siska's corpse. She's been dead for like a week. Ah, illusions. So she got killed in that original, original exchange with the Flame Legion, and just got replaced by Risen. I'm mining this platinum. Oh yeah. Oh, is the apple at the daily JP? What is the daily JP today? Where's our little apple tag? Is Pigar in the JP today? Looks like it might be. Oh yeah, pig iron quarry. Alright, we're here. I'm not gonna jump pig iron tonight. I'm not gonna jump pig iron ever. I did it once legitimately, in that I had a friend do it for me. I see we're hydrating. And getting a big old stretch. Stretch! Oh, I should say, my graphics are at max on this game. And I have a 3070. So, stretch! So this is pretty much as good as she looks. As good as she can look. I also have the, all of the, like, pixel settings and particle effects and stuff, because that's part of the graphics settings up to max. Because I think it makes my dragon look cool. Oh, right. Let me just get a springer on. Oh, I missed it. Well, that's fine. We can still get up there. There we go. Oh, right. I actually have to wait for it to refresh. Yeah. RTX. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna cheat our way up here. Because we can. I appreciate them.
Look at this. So pretty.
Are they mesmer? Yes, they're chronomancer. Oh yes, you have to come over here to finish it. Thanks for the reminder. Alright. Moving right along. We got places to be that are not here. Oh, apparently they are here. We're going way back up there, I guess. Once again. Just blue. Oh no.
United in victory.
If Siska's dead, who's running around in the packed artillery camp? A mystery person. Ha! We told Ridge Runner to stop selling weapons on the side. And yeah, we can absolutely cover for him if he's good. Alright, back to Oxbow Isle. Fyerluna, if you will. My secret... No, it's not. It's just that I can't run a Discord very well sometimes. I sometimes run under an alt username that is Fyerluna. Spelled like that. Fyerluna is one of the other moons of the little system that I built for myself. Along with Opal Luna. Opal like the gemstone. Yeah, it's Discord shenanigans. I feel like it's just a check mark that I forgot to check off, and I will go fix that. It's probably permissions. Where are we going? Meet Traherne on Oxbow Isle. Is this actually Traherne this time? Probably, it's fine.
I got your message, Commander. You
yeah,
have
that
my
sounds like
attention.
him.
What's so dire that it demands a face-to-face meeting?
Thanks for trusting me. I believe that a pact officer named Siska has been compromised.
She has
by the
been.
enemy.
I know Siska. She filed an angry report about how you gave the order for mortar teams to fire on her soldiers.
I believe that's part of the setup. Someone used illusions to trick me into giving the order to fire. When I looked into Siska's background, it led me into another mesmer trap. There was even a fake version of you. I think Siska's behind it. All I ask is that you look into it.
I'll investigate. Your instincts have proven reliable so far. Come, walk with me while I gather my thoughts.
Traherne trusts me. Oh, right.
I spoke with Siska.
I thought I had one of my shifts.
She
Yeah.
seemed entirely normal. If illusions are part of this problem, we're probably facing a powerful mesmer.
I'm a mesmer.
That would also
There is a button I have set to turn walking on and off for this situation. And others like it, where you have to walk with them.
But why?
And running is
If
really
it's
hard
Siska,
and annoying.
What does she hope to gain by separating you from the Pact?
Separating the Pact Commander, obviously.
It's an Orient Eagle. Why is it here so far from war?
Orient Eagles don't belong here. They're annoying. Wait, this thing's a vet? Oh man, I forgot. I guess it makes sense. That's frustrating.
If that was some kind of scout, our mesmer enemy may have more surprises for us.
Immediately has more surprises for us. Ah, Traherne, you have no health, no blood in your body. You're a necromancer, my man. Activate your shroud. I bet it's the read message access message history one. I bet there's one that's just for that, and I didn't check it off. Yeah, I figured. I might have to take your rolls and put them back. Take the roll, check it off, put them back, and then you guys should be fine. Hopefully. We'll find out! Also, what I've learned is that I can type that symbol on my keyboard. I do have access to it on the CMS keyboard. Which reminds me, I'm using a different keyboard layout than most people would be. I'm using Canadian Multilingual Standard, which means I can type out cool stuff like degrees, and that symbol. I don't even know what that symbol is called.
No casualties. Minimal damage to the camp.
It's so good.
What's going on?
Undead grubs, Marshal. They're tunneling into the camp.
Excellent. Undead grubs. Get out of here, grubs. That glorpy stuff that they spit up can draw other risen to them. To help them out. If there are other risen nearby to draw. It's not going to be a problem here, exactly. Because they're just... It's just grubs. Exactly. Now, that said, I do not recommend, because of personal experience, selling yourself to caffeine. I've done it. I drank a lot of Rockstar. I don't recommend doing that. You do pay for it later. On the other hand,
Off the coast, an Orient ship.
an Orient ship? Seriously? Where? Oh, no. Oh, I don't like that. Give me a cannon, sir. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. Oh, I have to shoot that much further. I mean recharging. Okay, yeah, about halfway seems to be it. Later in the course of this game, things that we have to do like this will be ground targeted. So we can just sort of mouse out there and hit what we're trying to hit. Okay, we got it.
Only a fool would not see that the deeper we dig into the
What?
Siska question, the more danger
It's not
we
midnight.
face. You've been the
That's
primary
crazy talk.
focus
It
of
probably
this
is
attack so
midnight.
far, but it's clear that I am the
Almost
real
guaranteeably midnight.
Fits. If you can't
We're
trust
almost
me
done.
or I'm dead, you lose your
This, I
second in
mean.
command. It makes you and the Pact more vulnerable.
And if the mesmer is out to disrupt the Pact's chain of command, Zaitan's forces must be planning a major assault.
Yep.
Fort Trinity is the most likely.
Ooh, we're going out to Fort Trinity.
Conquering it now would be a huge setback to the Pact. We can't risk that.
We haven't been there yet.
I'm calling in our forces. Meet me at Fort Trinity, and we'll prepare for Zaitan's minions.
What Trahern's been doing while we've been doing all of this stuff is setting up Fort Trinity. We're gonna go out there because it's a really cool fortress. You guys are right though. It's a little after midnight, in fact. And I would normally be all done by now. And since we've just finished up with that, I am gonna be all done for now. It was a delight having everybody along. As I've said, I don't know a lot of Guild Wars 2 streamers. I'm still working on that part. But I'm glad to have everybody along with me. I'm going to get some rest. I will be back again tomorrow night with Tears of the Kingdom. Thanks for coming along. Alright, I'm glad to see you all. That's the end of stream tonight. We are back to Hot Fish Summer tomorrow. Bye!